It is really hot, guys, and I don't feel bad because I already having my exercise by walking this steep sand, so it's fun already. But in today's video, and welcome again to my channel, because I forgot and I want to take advantage of being at Maidano Beach at Cabo. I think this beach is gorgeous, guys. There's parties everywhere. There's like a lot of resorts. It's a lot of activities, and it's so much fun. I don't know if you guys can see the arch right behind me anyway. And in today's video, I want to talk to you guys about 10 gorgeous indie house summer fragrances that you have to try. There's plenty of niche summer scents as well as designers, which I love them both. But don't forget about our indie guys. Those guys are individually made by themselves. Some of them they learn by themselves, and some of them create gorgeous stuff, which I am gonna show you some of my favorites for the summer. My number 10 on this list, it's from a house called Ganache Parfum. This is a gorgeous house, guys. I love pretty much everything came out of this house. It's more of a gourmandy type of house. They like really focuses on the gourmand aspects of the fragrances. So pretty much every fragrance they create, it smells like something edible or something gourmandy, which is one of my favorite type of genre of fragrances, if I can say that. And the camera is heavy, dude. Anyway, and this house in particular, they have, I believe, like 3 fragrances on this list. They just created some great summery fun fragrances that you can wear partying or for the summer in general. And I just wanted to share that with you guys. And my number 10 would be pineapple daiquiri. It's like the drink. It's like the cocktail drink. It's another pineapple based fragrance, but it smells nothing like Aventus, guys. It's sweet, luscious, ripe pineapple. Really well done, in my opinion. With added rum, citruses. I forgot what else does it have. Please check this fragrance out because it is awesome. My number 9 on my list is from a house that has been known to clone other niche fragrances. They did a pretty good job on some of the fragrances I've smelled personally, and I give them props for that. It's a fairly new house. I mean, I've only heard about it like in the past year or so, but they're doing pretty well right now. And of whatever I smelled, I really liked a few of them, and I think they're great, to be honest. They're on the cheaper side. They're really convenient to everybody, and as well as they perform a lot better than their expensive counterparts, in my opinion. And the fragrance that I'm gonna talk about today is from the house of Alexandria Fragrances, and it calls Hawaiian Volcano. And this fragrance, it's a clone of the infamous Crete Virgin Island water from Crete. I love Crete. I've owned in the past 2 bottles of it. I had the old reformulations, which is the coconutty, long-lasting one. I don't have that anymore, but I have the current one right now, which is still great. I really love it. But what I really like about Hawaiian Volcano, that it's almost identical to the Creed vintage with added more, not pineapple, coconut, I'm sorry guys. With added more coconuts, and it really lasts a lot, and it projects big time. I believe it's like $45 or $50 for 50 or 60 ml. I'm not sure, so it's a great bang for your buck, and you don't need that many sprays. And yeah, I should have brought some with me into this vacation, because I kind of like feel it right now in this beachy vibe, to be honest. So check Alexandria Fragrances out as well. They have some great stuff, and I highly recommend it. Alright guys, my number 8 on my list is another fragrance from the house of Ganache Parfum, and this fragrance would be tropical iced tea. This fragrance is awesome, guys. It reminds me a little bit of Virgin Island water, but added tea into it. It's very sparkling tea-based fragrances with citruses, and I guess it's got some type of boozy note as well. I don't remember the notes, to be honest, but let me tell you this, it is phenomenal. You gotta check it out. And now let me just go enjoy the arch. Alright guys, now I'm in Lovers Beach on the Pacific Ocean side. The waves are bigger here, so yeah, so you can't really swim in there. Anyway, so my number 7 on my list is gonna be from the House of Fleur, and the fragrance would be Olmsted and Vaux. This fragrance is gorgeous, guys. Based on smell by itself, I'll give it 10 out of 10. It's like a melange or a mix between Grey Vetiver by Tom Ford and what's the other? Dude, I forgot. Which one is it? Le Labo Bergamot 22. I feel like it's a mix between those two fragrances. It smells awesome. It's one of the best office scents ever, and I really love it. The only problem is, and I'm directing this message directly to Fleur, if they can make Olmsted and Vaux intense and they make it last longer and projects more, it would be on my 12 list like 100%. As I said earlier, based on smell alone, I'll give it 10 out of 10, but it's the lack of performance, especially on my skin, that's why it's not higher. But it definitely deserves to be on my top 10 gorgeous indie fragrances that you have to try. Alright guys, I just took a dip in the arch, and it's time to reveal my number 6. And it's again from the House of Ganache Parfum. This is the third fragrance. It's on this list from this house. They just do summer fragrances perfectly, like gourmandy way. And the fragrance I'm gonna be talking about this time, it's Mango Mojito. This is pretty much a mojito mixed with mango, or a mango mojito. That's how you're gonna smell. There's plenty of mojito based fragrances out there, and this is a good one, guys. Trust me on that. It performs wonderfully on my skin. Price point is not bad either. It's like 50 bucks, I believe, for like 50 ml, so you can beat that. And it's pretty good if you like those type of mojito based fragrances mixed with fruits. You're pretty much gonna like that one. And mango mojito, and I just ate mango and there's like this mango hair all over my teeth. I need to floss now, so it's just reminding me of that, so I need to probably find a floss. So I'll see you guys on my number 5. What's going on, guys? We're going to a pirate show, and right before doing this pirate show, I just want to give you my top 5 indie fragrances that I think you should try because they're phenomenal. Especially those 5 fragrances are awesome. You can't go wrong with any of them. I can even see myself in the camera, so I'm just gonna have to deal with it, and I apologize for that. And my number 5 on this list are gonna be from the House of Imaginary Authors. Is it here, babe? I don't think it's here. I think it's there.
I'm gonna ask.
Okay. It's gonna be from the House of Imaginary Authors, and that fragrance, of course, is gonna be Mosaic. Mosaic is a great fragrance, guys. If you like Neo or those type of like really fresh fragrances, you're definitely gonna like Mosaic. I've heard earlier today that it's gonna discontinue it somehow, which is a shame because it's such a great fragrance. So if you can grab yourself a bottle, it's a great fragrance for what you get. It's a little bit on the pricey side, but for a reason. It's a phenomenal fragrance. It's very citrusy, but it's got depth into it, and it's an amazing fragrance, so I highly recommend it, and it's gonna be on my number 5 list. All right, guys, let's get into the shot with me here, and I'm gonna talk about my number 4 fragrance for my best indie fragrances that you should try. And that fragrance would be Unknown Pleasure from the House of Kerosene. This fragrance, guys, it's phenomenal. It's very citrusy with caramel and vanilla. It tastes and it smells like a dessert in a way. I think this is one of the best smelling fragrances to my nose personally. A lot of people say it smells like lemon meringue pie, and I can totally see that. It smells phenomenal, and I don't know. It's more on the expensive side. I think it's one of the most expensive fragrances price-wise into this list, because most of those fragrances that I mentioned, they're not that pricey in my opinion. But this one smells phenomenal. And it totally deserves the price point in my opinion. Kerosene, Unknown Pleasure on my number 4. Alright guys, we're still waiting for our tour, the pirate ship thingy that we don't know what's gonna happen in it anyway. And we thought we were just gonna like probably finish the video right here, right now. And my number 4 on my list is gonna be Amongst Waves by Gallagher Fragrances. This is the fragrance I wore once in this trip already, and it performed really well on my skin. I think it's phenomenal. I really like it. You know which one it is. You know the one it smells like Jolly Rancher.
Oh yeah.
It smells like Jolly Rancher. Here's the thing. I got some private messages from people. It says, do you really think Amongst Waves worth the price point? In my opinion, the answer is yes. It's a great fragrance, it's unique, it's different, and it performs. It really does perform on my skin. Some people say it doesn't perform on their skin. I don't have that issue, and I have the worst skin, like when it comes to having fragrances on my skin. And this fragrance just lasts on my skin like big time. What do you think of this fragrance? Do you like it or not, or maybe so? What?
I do like it.
It's different.
Especially on you.
Yeah, it's so melony, so summery. I really highly suggest this fragrance if you want to go like an after hour by the beach or something. This fragrance is when it really shines. And I think I have to go because it's really crowded over here. Alright guys, bye. I just want to give you guys my number 3 on my list. I don't know if you guys gonna hear that because there's music all around. And my number 3, which is my scent of the day, which is you smelled earlier and you complimented me on it, which is I wore it for the second time on my vacation, which is Pineapple Vintage by Pineapple Vintage, and we're having a pineapple drink. This fragrance smells a lot like a vintage, guys, but not entirely like a vintage. Pineapple Vintage Intense, I'm sorry. This is the intense version. It lasted on me. I mean, it lasts on me. Sometimes it's got that vintage vibe that you smell it sometimes you don't smell it, but after a while, you smell it again and Pirates.
Enjoy your walk and drink.
Thank you,
In
sir.
a few moments, we're gonna be living to the adventure. Piratas.
So we're gonna have to go, guys. Alright, bye. Pineapple Vintage on my number 3. Intense. Alright guys, it's so late, so dark. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see us in the camera, but we're doing this because we just want to get this video done because it took forever. It took like 2 days already, right?
Yep.
Alright, and now we have number 1, which is an amazing fragrance. Honestly, I love this fragrance, and I think it's totally worth being an expensive niche fragrance, in my opinion. Honestly, it lasts, it projects, and it's a very good quality. And that fragrance is, I don't even see myself. We're done with the show. I don't know if I'm gonna show you the footages or not, but yes, it was a great show, by the way. It's of course my beloved Bergamas. I love this fragrance, and I want everybody, if you trust my opinion, to go check this fragrance out because it's phenomenal. For the price, you can't go wrong as well. So this is pretty much it, guys. I'm gonna end this video here at Palandra Beach, 2.5 hours away from Cabo San Lucas, in a city called La Paz. So these are 10 gorgeous indie fragrances, great for the summer. I'm gonna leave links down below, so please check them out. Most of them, they're really into whoa, what is going on? So they're not that expensive. So I'm just gonna, as I said earlier, I'm gonna leave links down below. Please let me know what you guys think of this video. Please let me know if you ever tried any of those fragrances out and what do you think of it. And of course, don't forget to give me those love likes. I always appreciate them. And subscribe, and see you guys next time. And I'm gonna have to drive back for 2.5 hours, and it's getting really windy all of a sudden. So wish me luck, guys. Peace.